Tell me just first off how the international break went for you, what you felt like you learned while abroad with Australia.
It was actually really cool. We went to Africa, so it was my first time in Africa. And the experience was a lot different because I think the last camp that I was on was for a major tournament. So to go to Africa and it be more in a I won't say less competitive, but like a different environment. We're not competing to qualify for the World Cup. It was really cool to like experience the different cultures out there, and still train at a high level and play games at a high level.
And from there, especially you getting to go abroad for international duties so much over the last year, what have you kind of brought back as far as lessons learned about how you apply that to the club level here?
I think it's just the intensity and trying to bring out the best in others. Instead of, I think, going away national team, everyone is there, like kind of like builds it, like everyone up. No one's there to try and like take reign and be like above all. So I think that that's something bringing back here is like a really good thing, and also just making sure that we're here for each other and wanting to allow the team and everyone to get better.
As you look ahead, there's 4 matches left. Obviously, you guys are still fighting to get above the playoff line, but you have 3 coming up at home starting on Wednesday. What has been the team, what have y'all talked about amongst the team, the players, about the urgency that's necessary for these next 4 games?
I think the ball's in our court, and it's how we want to come out there and show everyone what we've got. And I think to make playoffs with this group will be something that's really exciting. And I think that's something to look forward to. But like I said, like the ball's in our court and it's how we show up. And if we show up and play our best, I know that we'll get there.
Looking towards Fort Lauderdale United specifically, I had told Coach it feels like you guys play them every other game now. It's been 3 or 4, I think, in the spring part of the season. But what do you feel like that you guys are preparing for that might be different than the last time you guys faced them on the road?
I think we just have to come out with more intensity. They're very direct, and just putting pressure on them from the start, putting them on the back foot, I think will be very beneficial for us and then get us into the game a little bit quicker.
And the last question from me, being back at home, you get like a 3-game homestand out of the 4, and like I said, important games remaining. But what is that? How does that help the team boost for as far as morale is concerned by being at home and knowing that people got to come see you instead of you having to travel and do the things that you have to do to get ready?
I think it's good because everyone can be on their own same routine. But like as Coach said before, we haven't really made home our fortress. We want it to be a place where people can come and they're scared to play because they know that we will dominate. So I think that's something that in the back of everyone's minds know that we want to achieve. We want it to be hard to come to Audi Field. So if these next 3 games we're able to put on good performances and then hopefully build on that to going into finals or even next season, I think that will be really good.
And really, one quick follow-up. You mentioned the fact that y'all haven't played that well at home relative to where you would like, but do you kind of see this next 3 games as like, hey, this is a chance to forget what we've done before, it's about these next 3 and kind of focus in on 1 game at a time?
Yeah, absolutely. I think taking it one step at a time is what we have to do. I don't think there's any point in looking at games like 3 games from now. Like we have to focus on Wednesday and take it from there.